What's up, yo? Nick here, Mr. Millionaire Insight. What's going on? Hope you guys are having a great day. What's going on, Kyle? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you stopping through. How's everybody doing? Man, I had a day today, man. It is super duper hot outside. I don't know where you are in the world, but right now in Northern Virginia, it is hotter than dog breath out there. Like, I had a super long day. Like, I gotta share this with y'all. Like, sometimes you take for granted just how awesome it is to be able to work from your house and to not have to go out there and like a lot of people do and work in the heat. And people that work construction, people that work security, people that just work outside of the home, like people who help supervise construction sites. Like yesterday we were going to another part of town, and we took a different way than we usually do. And we noticed this guy standing holding a stop sign because, they're fixing the road and stuff on the way that we took, right? And we saw a dude, he just looked hot. Like, he just looked hot and miserable. Like, and then it did not help that he had the full thing on, had the vest on, had the shirt on, had the whole outfit working, and the whole bright green suit on. He just looked hot and unhappy on that on that piece of road, because like we were just waiting, and it was like a long line of cars and stuff like that, and we were all like, okay, so what's going on? And as upset as most of us were in that line, dude looked more upset than everybody combined because he had to be in the sun. So I'm telling you, for those of you who have the blessing to work outside, to work at home and stuff like that, and even if you're doing a 9-to-5 thing from home, count your blessings, because they was literally poaching eggs outside there today. So but doing the Saturday thing, I hope you guys are having a great one, because honestly, life is too short not to, right? So real quick, before we get too far into the fun stuff, I just want to get the intros out of the way. If this is your first time here, one, I want to know where you're from, and two, I want to welcome you to Millionaire Insight, right? I am Mr. Millionaire Insight. My name is Nicholas Francis, and I help people make more, save more, retire well, and find their God-given purpose. Those are the 4 pillars of my business, but I also help people with their marketing, helping them establish, grow, and monetize their social media. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. So if that is something that resonates with you and that's something you down with, I would be more than happy to have you go ahead and follow me. Click on the picture, click on the follow button, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when I go live or when I drop a video. Guys, like I'm usually on camera doing my posts and stuff like that, but today, because of such a long day, like I literally left here probably about 10:45 this morning. I literally got back just like maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours ago. It was brutal out there, right? And trying to get my truck back running and stuff like that. Like, not running, like it was not a commission. Well, yeah, it was. Seriously, like, and you guys, and I know this is off on a tangent, but like, you guys know, like, you guys have one of those like independent, like standalone battery chargers. Like, those things are a lifesaver. Oh my goodness. Because even though we were out there trying to get the car running again, get the battery started, like, those things are a lifesaver. If you don't have one, make sure and get one. I got one off of what is that? I think I got it off of Temu, Temu. Trust me, that thing is a lifesaver. Like that, not going off on a tangent here, that place is awesome, because I got like 17,000 things over the past couple of months for a couple dollars, right? and great quality stuff too. So if you think about getting those things, especially emergency type stuff like a battery charger or stuff to inflate your tire, like that stuff got me back on the road within 20 minutes, right? So it really helped out today. So guys, I sorry I went off on a tangent, guys, but the fun thing that I love about this is that I don't have to answer to anybody, right? I don't have to answer to nobody when it comes to, hey, you should be working. Hey, you should not be here. I need you back here at this time, whatever time, right? The only person whose schedule I had to watch was my kids, my wife, and dude who was coming to detail my truck, right? Other than that, there was nobody that really I had to answer to. And I did not have that all the time, right? Because I come from W-2 income. Let me see the comments. I just saw something. What's up, Nick? Y'all need to listen to this young man. He puts out great information. Thank you, Gio. Shout out to you, Gio. Also a member of my community. Such an amazing brother. I appreciate you stopping through, man. But guys, like I was asking y'all, where are we all from? Like I'm in the Northern Virginia area. I'm not really from here. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. Shout out to my island massive. Shout out to my Trini massive. I appreciate all you guys that come through from in the international community. And you know, I'm so excited, right? What we got here? Kevin from Kansas City. Is it Kansas? Kansas City, Kansas. So wait, Kevin, let me ask you something. Is it Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Missouri? Is there a difference? I'm really asking because I want to know. I like to know that stuff because I also like to travel too. So, actually, my mentor, she is actually from Kansas. Oh, it's both. Oh, okay. Let's see who we got here. Okay, listen, I am so sorry if I mess up your name. Miss Robinson. You know, I want to attempt to do that, but I don't want you to hurt me because, you know, I will definitely mainline that thing because, yeah. Okay, so we gonna keep it a Kia. Awesome. Thank you so much for saving my life because I was thinking about that so much. Like, Jesus, how I'm gonna do this without hurting people's feelings. I don't want to do that, right? But listen, thank you guys so much for tuning in from wherever you're tuning from. You know, one of the things that I enjoy doing is I love seeing where people come from, so I know exactly who I'm reaching and who I have yet to reach because, you know, I reach a lot of people from the U.S. because I'm in the U.S., but I also like reaching the international community because our community, our DGC, our digital growth community, is an international community. And for the first time in in ever really, have I been involved in helping people or be able to help people in the international community because a lot of the opportunities I've been involved with and partnered with, I was not able to help people inside, you know, just outside of the US, I should say. All right, so let's see. Comment, I need somewhere to stay when I come home. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, you know, I love to travel. I love going all over the place. Like a year or two ago was our first time in Bahamas. This is actually where one of my background comes from. It's actually one of my vacation photos because I enjoyed it so much because like when you come here, you have so much expectation of building a life, and I'm thankful to God to say that I have been able to build a life and build a business where I can afford to take vacations and actually go to a different country and experience even though it's similar culture, experience a different country, experience different things in, you know, internationally and just hang out. Like I remember sitting on a beach, man, and in the Bahamas, and I really sat there and kind of took it all in. Like, I really come from a place where, yes, it's an island. Trinidad and Tobago is a twin island nation. Where I grew up, it was like 15 minutes from a beach. But if you live in any kind of beach town, or you live, anywhere close to that, you kind of take stuff for granted, right? And being able to be on a beach in a different country, just being there on vacation, and enjoying time with your family and creating memories and stuff like that, like, it meant the world to me. And I was so grateful and so thankful to God that He allowed me to have that opportunity. But more importantly, it's not just about me having opportunities like that, because within a year, guys, by this time next year, me and my community, we're going to be going on a Royal Caribbean cruise, because a lot of the people inside of my community, because we have done for you digital products that we promote, we don't even get to, half of these people I have never met personally, right? But a lot of these people, like 97% of these people inside my community, are like family, because, we toil together, we learn together, because it's a community of masterminds, a community of CEOs, I should say, like a mastermind, that we help each other succeed. Let me see. Kevin, Kevin, don't mention my name. You might get yourself in some trouble. Yeah, I almost dove off that there for a second there, Kevin. Don't do it to yourself. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing around. But guys, I'm really passionate about helping people. At the end of the day, if you're like me, you struggled to find a way, not just, in business, but through the workforce. Like, guys, when I graduated high school at 18, I had all these big dreams, right? I had all these things that I wanted to accomplish, that I said, okay, now that I graduated and I did what my parents told me to do, which was go to school, get good grades, look for a good job, was the next thing, right? And the thing about it is that you don't have experience, but they want you to have experience. And I never understood that. And it was even worse for somebody who had never been here, right? This was like, I went to high school here from ninth grade and stuff like that. So even the culture shock, like, I still wondered, like, how do you expect me to have experience when I just got out of high school? Like, somebody has to give me a chance, right? And even back then, I knew I didn't want to just go clock in and do the job and then go home. Like, for a while, that was a mindset, because, dealing with bureaucracy at work and dealing with all the drama that could sometimes happen in entry-level positions, that you just go and focus on what you got to do, and then just go home, because that's all you got time for, right? You keep your head down, get your work done, right? But at a certain point, like, I got tired. When I tell you tired, I got tired of just doing something just to do something. I got tired of working just to work. Like, I got to a point in my career where I literally had enough gas to take me to work and back again. Like, no, like, we're not talking about vacations. We're not talking about going out to eat. We're not talking about none of that. I literally had enough money to pay my bills and to put gas in my car to go back to work. Like, I made a post, what was it? Like a week ago, and it was something I saw online, right? It's not mine. I wish it was mine. It was definitely powerful. It says your employer pays you just enough of a salary to crush your dreams. And that's literally how I felt. I felt that desire to achieve more in life and get into business. I felt that being stamped out, because you just get so focused on paying bills. You just get so focused on doing just what's needed and just surviving. Like, I had gotten to the point where I hated to hear the term, like, how when people ask you, like, how you doing, or how's life going, and you say, I'm just getting by. I started to absolutely loathe that statement, because it just breeds a spirit of lack, right? And just doing just enough to come back the next day. Let's see. Kevin says employers won the custody battle. Our families only give visitation rights. Oh, listen to me. That right. Listen. Where is it at? Where is it at? Wow! That right there. That right there is a bar. I'm sorry if you don't like. I gotta screenshot that. Hold on. That right there, absolutely powerful. That right there. He says employers won the custody battle and our families only get visitation rights. I'm sorry, if that is not a mic drop moment, I don't know what is. Seriously, like I did a couple posts, I think it was like maybe a month and a half ago or 2 months ago on Facebook. Like, have you ever really sat and thought about how much time your kids or your loved ones, your husband, wife, or whoever actually get with you? I mean, if you work 8 hours a day, at least you work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Some people work 6 or 7 days a week, right? How much time, right, are you spending? Let's say you get the sweet spot and you work from 8 to 4, right? So you're working 8 hours from 8 to 4, right? Which is something I did on a regular, right? I was blessed enough to get that shift, right? But then you gotta travel through traffic, right? So for me, when I was working outside of the home, it was like an hour, let's say an hour going and coming, right? So that puts you at 5, right? If you got traffic more than that, that puts you at an hour and a half. And you're talking about an hour and a half that you don't get back with your family. So when you get home, you gotta now come and get settled, decompress, because if you're stressed from work, because everybody got that one coworker that drives them up a wall because they only phone it in every single day. Like listen, if I had a dime for every coworker that I saw that was phoning it in every single day because those people that they show up just to conversate with the people that are there. And I did use, for the teachers in the room, I did use the word conversate, right? They just show up and all they do is talk. They're not talking on the phone. If you're a call center representative, I spent most of my career being a call center representative, right? So they're not on the phone with a customer, but they're on the phone. They're like this, over the little cubicle, looking at their coworker, like, hey, you see that movie last night? It's like, don't you have customers? And I never thought that it was fair. Like, how is it fair that he or she get to go have these conversations with dude or girl next door, and all they they barely take customers, right? And they never, if you worked in call center work, you get points and stuff like that, or they listen to your calls or whatever it is, right? They never get caught, right? They always find a way to get over, to act like they're on the phone, or they put the customer on hold for 50 years and just manage to come back right at that time where they don't get mad, right? And listen, the thing that I really, really did not appreciate is that I could come into work and bust my hump for 8 hours a day, right? 8 hours a day, taking 800 to 1,000 calls a day, plus making sure to be there for my customers who are struggling, right? But then you got people next to me, or people a cubicle down from me, they laughing and talking, and like I literally had to keep myself from acting like somebody daddy. Like, yo, are you not at work right now? Right? So you spend so much time outside of the home dealing with all that mess, and then you come back. Yeah, she said, Kendra said never again. Listen to me. Let me tell you something. That is enough to drive you up a wall, right? Because dealing with the environment, dealing with some people's work ethic, and it's like, why am I giving 100% and Joe Schmo over here, right? Forgive me if your name is Joe, right? This is not personal attack on you, right? But you phone Joe Schmo around the corner, he's phoning it in and halfway on the phone texting his girl, right? Like, why am I the one putting 100% and I got people that barely even want to show up to work? Right? But you sitting there, and at the end of the day, you come home, you barely have energy to spend time with your kids or with your significant other. Do you realize that most people have maybe 3.5 hours that they actually get to spend with their loved ones? And I'm sorry, my wife taught me something. Being in a room with your loved ones is not the same as spending time with them, right? Being in the same room is not the same thing as spending time. You have to be engaged, like actually present and accounted for, right? And then if you got young kids, like I got a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, they want to do is play, right? Daddy, can we play this game? Daddy, can we watch this movie? Daddy, can we this? Daddy, can we go to Chuck E. Cheese? Daddy, can we go to this place, that place? Like, Daddy, can we do, right? But when you're focused on how am I going to pay the rent this month? Oh, the light bill is $100 more because it's been hotter than dog breath outside, and I don't know if I got it all like that. So we might have to figure out a way to pay. What is the term? What is the term? Borrow from Peter to pay Paul, right? To try to figure it out. But then you still have to have the presence of mind to be there for your kids and actually play with your kids, because before you know it, they're going to be grown. Before you know it, they're going to be going off to college or going off to, find their own place or find their way in the world, right? Before you know it. Like, I was just thinking about it today while me and my wife were out. Like, I am 40 years old today, right? Not today, but this year. I meant to say this year. I am 40 years old this year, right? Which means, like, I still remember like it was yesterday when I graduated high school. I still remember when I turned 21. I mean, bits and pieces of when I turned 21, right? But I still remember those years. I still remember turning 25, right? And I am 40 years old now, right? So the time that you have right now is not going to be the time that you will have available to you when your kids are grown, right? The thing that I got so passionate about was being here, present and accounted for, because people think that, yes, you get into entrepreneurship, you come out of employment and you started doing something for yourself, it means that you're able to be with your family, that you're able to be able to spend the quality time that they need, right? But I'm here to tell you, as a fellow entrepreneur, it don't always work like that, because you can be busy being busy. Notice I didn't say busy working, right? Because not everybody that's busy is busy working, right? You got to be focused on income producing activities, yes. But what about your kids? What about your wife or your husband? What about that person that you love, right? That person that's counting on you to just be there with them. And especially when you talk about kids, like all they want, they don't care about the money. They don't have concept of money, right? It does not mean that you don't need money. Please believe it. They don't care. All they will remember is the times you spent with them. All they will remember is the memories you create with them, right? Because ever since they were born, they built that relationship with you based on how much time you spent with them. And I don't care about your relationship, where it was in the past or where it was before and all that kind of stuff. You have a chance now to decide that I am going to do something to increase that relationship, that closeness, right? Because look, let me show you something, right? Did you know that newborn babies, they need that skin to skin contact? Like, that's one of the first things they told me when my daughter was born. fresh new dad. The paint ain't even dry yet. The lady was like, oh, she's going to need skin to skin. Who's going to do it, mom or dad? Mom is too tired because she just helped bring life into the world. So, dad, can you do it? And I was like, wait, what? So, what is that? She was like, well, the baby just needs to lay like on your chest or something like that, right? And the skin to skin, they need that because they literally need that human contact, that skin to skin contact to not only build a bond with you, but that's so they literally don't pass away. Right? It's a fact. So having that time with your kids, right, is so important. And it does not matter how much money you don't make, which bill you don't get to pay this month, which bill that you were late on, which car payment you missed. It does not matter to them. What matters to them is that you were there. Right? That's why you see some of these Fortune 500 company owners, right? These CEOs, when you talk to their kids, half of them, you'll ask them, what's the best thing your dad or your mom could ever give you? They will say time. Just being here with me. They would trade the Porsches. They would trade the Burberrys or the Shein, whatever it is, whatever. I don't follow brand name like that. Y'all can tell I don't follow brand like that. But seriously, they don't care about the Michael Kors purse. They don't care about the Supreme jacket. Don't care about none of that. They care about whether their parent were actually there for them. And being able to be in a position where I can show people the system that I found that enabled me to not just find a way to make income from home, because that was my goal. My goal was just to find something that I could do from home. But then I found that working W-2 income. But then guess what? I was chained to my desk. Hey Kendra, you about to roll out? Okay, thank you so much for stopping through. I know you're probably still working. I think I missed some of your comments though. She said my dad preached to me when my daughter was young, but she doesn't care about money, but she wants time. Exactly, right? Let's see. Kevin said my 7-year-old son heard your voice and came running to watch you speak, and he said, Dad, oh wow, are you serious? Oh no, Kevin, are you serious? Wow, that just, I don't know, that really touches me. Like, for real, you're probably the second and third person that's mentioned to me that their kid or their grandkid, because my mentor Michelle told me her granddaughter recognizes my voice, much less my face. She was like, hey, that's Nicholas, right? And it's like, wow, that is amazing. See, the power of helping people, the power of just speaking life into people, they know. Like, I gotta give it up for that. Like, for real. But yes, guys, the thing that I wanted most was to make income from home. And as long as it was legal and ethical and it was something that I can learn, as something for beginners, really, because I didn't know much about the online world back in 2017 when my daughter was born. I didn't know much about it, right? But what I knew is I needed to make sense of it in order to be able to make the income that I needed in order to be able to provide for the family that I have. And when you're disabled like me, like, there is not too much you could just jump up and do. Like, I tell the story all the time. If you follow me for any kind of time, you know that I have never let my disability stop me. I've never let the fact that I couldn't stand for longer than 10 minutes at a time stop me, right? I've never let what seemed to be holding me back ever stop me from achieving my goal, right? Because of the fact that I believe in giving 100%. I believe in going out there and pushing yourself. I heard that all the time. And especially in island culture, they tell you all the time, okay, you're not feeling well? Well, you take this Robitussin and you go on to work, right? This is what they This is what they preach. We're not strangers to working hard, right? I don't care what culture you're from, you know about working hard. So I never let that stop me. But see, the thing about it is, as a disabled person, you have limited options, right? But I never let those limited options define my space, right? And I always knew that I would find something one day that would give me the results that I needed. And I thought it was network marketing, honestly. Honestly, I thought that was gonna be it. I thought that I was gonna do the whole network marketing thing, and I'm a big self-improvement person, I'm a big mindset person, and I figured that they were talking a good game, and self-improvement is key, and you'll be able to make money and catch the vision and the crusade and everything like that. But then you hit the wall. And not just the fact that I could not stand for long periods of time, but it was this. It was, what do you do when you run out of people to talk to on that 100 to 100 or 500 or 1,000 name list that they tell you to get in network marketing, and people that know you, that you could trust, that you could probably call at 3 o'clock in the morning if your tire got flat, or your battery died or something. What if I don't know about y'all, but I only had so many of those people in my life that I could call at 3 o'clock in the morning to be like, yeah, I need you to come help me fix this tire. Much less more that people would actually come out at 3 o'clock in the morning and be like, what you doing out anywhere God's green earth at 3 o'clock in the morning? Shouldn't you be home sleeping? Like I only had so many people that would fit that description. But the question was, how many people do you have like that? And what do you do when you run out? Like, as good as I was, as good as I still am, and blessed to be by God's grace to be able to sell anything, right? As good as I had been and gotten, what do you do when you run out of friends and family? When people see you coming, when they look at you and be like, oh Lord, here he go again. He about to talk about that thing. He about to bring that company up again. What is it? And they butcher the name of the company right in front of your face. I'm like, well, I know that's probably not it, but I know what you about to talk about. It's all right. But yeah, we're not doing that today, right? I understood very early, because of network marketing, it's hard to be a prophet in your own land, because people only see you for the person they grew up with, the person they interacted with before you started a business, right? And that's the thing. If you want to know who your true friends are, who your real friends are, you want to know who got your six, start a business. You'll quickly be able to see who really has your back. And it's so funny that strangers, people that don't share your DNA, will have your back quicker than people that do, right? And that's the thing that I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn the hard way that not everybody that say they're down with you or say they'll support you actually mean that they'll support you. So I got real tired of going after friends and family. It's so fortunate and such a blessing that I'm able to find something that I actually can promote, that I don't have to bug friends and family. That I don't have to reach out, hey man, long time no see, and try to regenerate your relationship after 15 years of not talking. Like, I detest it. Like, okay, hate is a very strong word, right? But I don't like using it, but I severely detested prospecting. Like, if you're an insurance agent, if you're a real estate agent, if you're any kind of agent and you got to go prospecting, you got to send cold emails, you got to make phone calls, you got to spend time trudging through cold leads and all that kind. I detested that. And so I am so glad that I was able to find something that I could do that literally had people coming to my email list, to come to my phone, to be like, look, I don't know what it is you're doing, but I want to know how to do it. right? For simply put, like as a parent, well, just as somebody who is older, right? I'm 40 years old now. Listen to me. I don't got time for nonsense no more. I don't got time to play around. I don't play games no more. I don't got time to be hoping and wishing and thinking and maybe I could get a sale, I could get a customer. I don't got time to be hoping and wishing. No, listen. I am a simple man like that, like simple life, right? I don't like having to run after people, much less inconvenience people. And that's what network marketing taught how to do. Is to call people right when they're having dinner to try to get them to schedule an appointment with you. Nah, why do that? Become the hunted. That's what I was a fan of doing, becoming the hunted in business. So I didn't have to chase friends and family. They came and found me because I knew I had something that was powerful enough that it would draw them to me because they see what it is that I have. And it doesn't necessarily talk about money, but it talks about a result, to learn a skill. Like that was one of the first things, right? If you've ever thought about making more money in your life and you are working a job and you really wanted to make some more money, what was the first thing you did? What was the first thing you did? Put it in the chat. Cause I'm an 80s baby, I'm a 90s kid. Like back then, there was one thing. When you realize that you hit your boss up for maybe once, twice, three times, hey, I've been working for the company for this amount of years. I would love to get a raise. Like, would you think about my raise? Would you possibly consider giving me a raise? And you're not talking about $10,000 a year. You're talking at least $1 more. Like I used to get excited over $75 raises. Like what? Really? So you beg your boss for a 75-cent raise and they didn't even want to give it to you. They stonewall talk about, oh, well, budget is kind of tight. I'm not really sure if will take a look and maybe see if we could get you, but we'll let you know. No, they're not finna do it. They're not gonna do it at all because they have no time. In business, you keep your costs low and your profits high. So question for you. Where do you think your raise that you've been asking your boss for, where you think that raise falls? In profits? If that's what you think, you got another thing coming, right? You have to make sure as a business owner that you keep your money as close to your pocket as possible. So your raise will take money from his or her pockets. So why would they consent to do that? Right? I used to tell my wife, I was like, look, she was going up for a teaching position when she first got to Virginia. I told her, I was like, look, here's the thing. You know what you're worth, right? If you ask for a certain amount and they're happy to give it to you, like you've reached that point in the negotiations, you talking about a salary, you're talking about hourly rate. If they look happy to give it to you, you know they could give you more, right? So this is what you should ask for it, because I believe, and this is just my personal opinion, you don't have to fight me down for it. If you recommend something, like they'll ask you, how much do you think you deserve to make? Like, I never understood that. Why would you ask somebody that question if you have no intention of paying them that amount of money, right? 9 times out of 10, I've been asked that question because I got smart. I put up on game real quick. When they ask me that question about how much you think we should pay you for this job based on your experience, I go high and they be like, oh, really? Oh, well, we're not paying that much. Like, how much did you want me to say? Because I'm thinking about my living expenses. I'm thinking about my kids. I'm thinking about my rent. I'm thinking about all these different things I got responsibilities for, right? That you probably don't got to worry about, right? But when they ask you, they want to see if they can undercut so they can pay you less than you're expecting, so they can just assume that, yeah, you're just going to be happy with it. Because I'm sorry, if you take an 18-year-old that's never made $15 an hour and they're excited about 12, but you who have made $17, $18 an hour, where do you think they're going to go? Are they going to choose the person that's made $18 and is expecting $18? Or are they going to choose the kid that just got out of high school that's never made $15 an hour in their life? And they pay them that. They pay them the $12 an hour. Because they've never made that much money, right? Of course, 100% of the time, they will choose the cheaper option. This is why I started in entrepreneurship. This is why I started in business. So that no matter where I go, no matter where I live, I have a set of skills. I have a set of skills that I can take to market to say, I know how to do this. I can prove it. So this is how much I am worth based on the skill set that I have. And see, it's so funny that I mentioned back in the 80s and 90s when people were fighting to get raises and they weren't getting it, the first thing they did was go back to school, right? They will go to UVA, they will go to Florida State, they'll go to a community college to get more schooling, but then they think it's strange and they think it an abnormality for them to actually learn a digital course. Like, y'all ever heard of Udemy? Like, people would spend hours on YouTube. They would spend hours on TikTok, hours on Instagram, trying to get the next trick, the next secret sauce, the next this, that, and the third to get them to the next level to make money online. But you mention a blueprint, you mention a step-by-step system that's done for you, and all of a sudden people go, what is that you're talking about now? Like, seriously? We literally teach you from not knowing anything about digital marketing or promoting anything or starting a business, and we teach you how. Like, listen to me. When I wanted to start in business, I looked for a mentor because I understood the power of having somebody that knew more than I did, because a classic quote is, you don't know what you don't know, and it's what you don't know is that what will get you to the next level. It's always what you don't know, right? Kevin says, sorry, I left. I had to inquire about our blueprint. No problem. So yeah, you had to go in the community. No worries, man. So guys, we literally teach people it's laughable to me how many years, right? How many years that I had spent trying to get into business, trying to get into the online world when there was a blueprint, right? When there was a system, when there was guidance every single day that I could get into. I'm not talking about 5-6 years ago. I'm talking about January, right? Where this was out, where they're literally teaching you how to promote done for you digital products. Done for, like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that business has never been simpler now than it's ever been in history, where men gave up their lives, came from far lands to come learn something that they had to build with their hands, that they had to get physical people to come help them build. Captains of industry did these things. But now in 2023, you could start a business like this. You could start a business and start making money like this. That all you do is you go to a website, you put in your email, you purchase a digital product, and when you purchase it, they give you the ability to say, okay, you're learning this now, but you can also promote it, right? And within minutes, you have access to a system that can pay you $600 a day. If you remain coachable, if you remain consistent, and if you do exactly what it is you know you should do every single day. And see, what people don't understand is that in today's world where eggs, listen, you better off buying a chicken. You better off going to YouTube or going to somewhere, learning how to raise chickens for you to get consistent eggs, other than worrying about going to the store to pay, what is it, like $150,000 for a carton of eggs? Like, are you serious? And this is just eggs. Let's not talk about the gas prices. Let's not talk about the rent. My rent went up $300. Do you understand? Never in my rental history has it ever been that high. And we got a note from the office say, okay, this is what, based on yada 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 statute, based on yada 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 law, we gotta raise your rent because of this, that, and the third. It's like, are you serious? So wait, is the government making sure that I make $300 more a month so I can afford to live somewhere? Come on. Are you serious? Like this, these are the things that I can't understand. And when you talk about giving somebody a set of skills that can have them write their own ticket, there are literally single moms and single dads and married people, single people, 50, 60, 70, 80-year-olds writing their own paychecks. I'm sorry, like you don't get to have an excuse. You don't get to have an excuse these days. Oh, I work too much. I work 50, 60 hours. Please, Amy works 75 hours a week and was still doing this. It's 2 hours a day, right? And you could have a business that you could literally bank on because you know you're doing what you need to do every single day to get the result that you're after, right? Every single day, right? Guys, there's 4 digital products that you can learn from right now, right? And this is how, let me go through this real quick and then we'll take some questions. I don't even know what time it is right now. I should be checking my watch, but let me see. I think I got one right here. Get my daddy's watch. Ooh, 7:30. Okay. We've been hanging out for a little minute. So guys, here are the platforms, right? These digital marketing platforms. There are 4 of them. You start with the 50, right? It's our starter product. It will teach you how to promote on social media on platforms like Facebook, and also it'll teach you Craigslist, right? It's a starter, it's just what it is, right? Something to get you started, to get your feet wet in the industry, right? So you learn how to promote on social media, right? It gives you 25% of the training. What our elite is 150. It gives you the automation secrets. It teaches you funnels, right? It gives you the access to done-for-you funnels, right? Who wants to pay $197 for ClickFunnels when you get it included with your purchase, right? So $150 will get you that platform. You learn how to promote on social media, plus you get the automation secrets, right? And then there's our 6-figure blueprint. Literally what it says it teaches you how to go out there and make 6 figures. It teaches you how to learn how to promote on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, right? Right now on this platform, it teaches you the secrets on how to promote successfully on platforms just like this, including this one, right? So listen to me. I don't care what industry you're in. I don't care what your desire is to make money on social media, using social media, however you want to look at it. This is where you need to learn, right? There are literally people slaving away to try to figure out how to build a YouTube channel. Here in these digital blueprints, they teach you how to do that. I have grown my YouTube channel passively, right? to where I am not slaving for the algorithm anymore. No algorithm. I know the secrets in order to gain more subscribers, gain more views, and gain more sales because of what I learned here, right? The 600 is our super affiliate. It teaches you how to be an affiliate marketer. It teaches you how to represent companies like Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, Lululemon, right? All these different companies. 86% of companies out there have an affiliate marketing program. Don't believe me? After this live, go to your Google and search the company, search Walmart, Best Buy, whoever, scroll to the bottom, and it'll say become an affiliate or work with us. It's one of the biggest business models ever to hit mankind, right? And you will learn how to do it because, see, anybody can be an affiliate, right? Anybody can be an affiliate. I'll give you my affiliate marketing ebook absolutely free for beginners, right? I give it to you with the top 10 companies that you could become an affiliate for right now and sign up for right now to be able to promote their products right now. But here's the thing, you still have to be able to know how to promote it, right? The 600 will give you all the major social media platforms, how to grow on those social media platforms, how to enact your skills so you know exactly what to do to move people every single day to get them to the result that you need them to get. It'll teach you how to be a content creator. It will teach you how to design and build your own digital product and let you be able to learn how to promote it. Right? Not to mention that you get our community. You get our digital growth community, again, this right here, right? You get our digital growth community where you have people 24/7. Again, an international community that is always there to help you, always there to support you. You get live calls. There's been 6 so far this week. Every day, a six-figure earner, high six-figure earner is helping you to do that. If you're in this live right now and you have not put your email in by clicking this picture, going to that link in my bio and put your email in, I'm telling you, you should not miss the train. Because I'm telling you, you're going to get live mentoring. Guys, think about this for a second. Someone who is earning high 6 figures is willing to tell you exactly what she is doing every single day. And she gives you 3 pieces of content that you can put out every single day. On top of that, they give you 200 pre-written ads that you can use on these high traffic websites or just post them on social media, right? You don't have to do anything. Remember what I said, all you do is copy paste? Literally, right? I had my business up and running within 24 to 48 hours just by providing the information they needed as far as being able to put my name, put my banking information, all that kind of stuff on to be able to get paid like you would at a regular job. You putting in your W-4 and all that so they can pay you and your direct deposit and all that stuff. They get you set up and in business within 24 to 48 hours, right? You could literally come in here and choose one of these 4 products and be able to not just learn from these digital products, but promote them as well. So if you do the 600, which is our super affiliate, right? The super affiliate will unlock not just the 600, but it'll give you permission to promote the 6, the 300, the 150, and the 50, which means $1,100 possible in income that you will be able to promote and be able to earn because you've successfully learned the skills and how to promote them. So guys, there has never been a better time. And if you own a business, if you're watching this live right now and you already have a business, but you've been struggling to get clients, on top of the availability of the 6-figure blueprints, right? To be able to be successful by using these strategies online and learning these principles online, right? You also have the possibility of choosing our Digital Growth Monthly, which is a monthly membership, right? The blueprints are one time. The investment that I mentioned is one time. So whether you do the 600, the 300, 150, or the 50, they're one time. And if you choose either one, like you choose the lower three, the 150, the 50, the 50, the 150, the 300, that's $39 you pay one time for your storefront so that people can buy your digital product from you, right? Because you get the resale rights for it, right? So that 39 covers that. If you do the 600, it's 59, right? Because it's a bigger website. It has all 4 platforms, all 4 sets of training in that website so that you can get that. So you pay for your storefront and they give you all that information listed in there so your potential customers are able to do that, right? But here's the thing I'll do for you. If you take action tonight, I will go ahead and cover your admin fee. If you go to www.mrmillionaireinsight.com/freedom blueprint and you choose either the 300 or the 600, I will take care of either your 39 for the 300 or your 59 for the 600. So you don't have that to worry about. All you have is your one-time cost, right, of the price of your training platform, right? So you get the skills and you get the knowledge. I was saying, if you have a business separately from the digital products, they work in tandem, but also you have the digital growth monthly that functions in tandem with this. That is a monthly cost of $47, but it gives you access to industry specific guidance for your industry if you're in business. What's up, Holly? What's up, Cody? Thank you so much for joining. Whoa, wrong one. No, go hit the laughter, guys. I'm sorry about that. But yes, so any one of those, if you're in business, if you're a doctor, lawyer, HVAC technician, if you're a YouTuber, if you're a content creator, if you're somebody that's looking to gain more clients in your business, you'll be able to get industry-specific advice through our Digital Growth Monthly, right? And it's $47 a month. Guys, but in addition to that, our Digital Growth Monthly, which is the second part of this, right? Our Digital Growth Monthly, if you start with that $47 and you do the Digital Growth Monthly, you actually get to promote the membership as well. So you still learn the business-specific, industry-specific secrets that we teach you, but you're able to promote it as well to other business owners. And if you just get 2 people, right? If you just get if you just get 2 of those, you actually have paid for your membership, right? Getting 2 referrals pays for your membership, right? Of the $47, right? So there's that also you have access to. But I am the most excited of how well these 2 function together. Guys, I'm telling you, it's never been a better time to promote done-for-you digital products. Whether you promote the 4 digital blueprints, and I said it like this, right? So either the Digital Growth Monthly, which is our monthly membership, or one of the 4 blueprints, do you realize you can promote both of those while you learn from both of them, right? The reality is people spend more on a TV or more than an Xbox or a PS5 or what have you, right? We have all been there. If you have an iPhone in your possession, you've officially spent more than its cost to get everything, which means it costs more for you to get those things versus getting a business in a box that you pay $659 one time if you choose the Super, which will unlock everything, right? And all 4 digital products. So guys, go to www.mrmillionaireinsight.com/freedom blueprint. If you have questions about it, you are more than welcome to ask it in the chat. I'll give like 5 minutes here because I got to jump off here soon. I'll answer any questions you guys have that you have. If you're just joining, we're talking about how to sell done-for-you digital products online using social media, right? This is my chosen platform on TikTok because I believe the algorithms function based on people's interests and their likes and their habits. So it's better to promote any business on here, right? So that's what I choose. Not to say that you have to, but I definitely choose that. So if you ever considered getting into business, you want to go to this picture right here. Click on the link in my bio. Go where it says get your blueprint. Click on that. Go to that website, put in the email, enter your email. Click that red button that says enter your email. Enter your email there. It's free to do that. Get the information. You'll get an email from me. And if you have any additional questions on anything that I've talked about tonight, you can reply to that email and ask me any question you want. I will be able to answer that question for you so we can help you make an informed decision. And as per every live that I do, if you choose the 300 or the 600 product, the platform, I will take care of your website admin fee for them to build your custom storefront, because you're not just learning, you're earning, right? So you'll be able to do that, and I'll cover either by Cash App or by Zelle. Right? Oh, not Zelle. I keep saying Zelle. Right? I don't have Zelle no more. Either Cash App or by what is the other one? PayPal, right? I literally just pulled back the plastic wrap on Venmo a couple weeks ago, and I'm still trying to figure out how all that works. I've had a PayPal for the longest, but I always use Cash App for things like this. But I will be able to get you back your website admin fee, so that's taken care of by me, right? So guys, any questions before I jump off here? Because I've literally been on, what time did I go on? I don't even know no more. I think I went on at like maybe 6:30, 6:40, something like that. So we're just about is it 7:40? I think it was like 6:47, something like that. But it's been about an hour, give or take, right? But I want to answer any questions you guys have, because I'm telling you guys, you come across the content, you come across people. Let's see, it's been an hour. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Sometimes I lose track of time, right? I get so fired up about talking about stuff, I just get kind of carried away and talking about, what it is I'm talking about. Because I love educating, I love teaching people, I love showing people, and I like to make sure that people understand what it is I have to say and make sure they can make an informed decision, because I knew how important that was to me, right? So I appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, as you should. It's an amazing opportunity. Yeah, Kevin, that's exactly right. And guys, everyday ordinary people are finding life-changing income doing this. Like, one of my favorite stories to tell is Amy's. Single mother of 3, didn't have no time. She worked 19 hours a day. She was a part-time waitress, and she also worked in the trucking industry as a logistics coordinator for the truck drivers, right? And she literally did not have any kind of time. But she saw this, she went all in, she got the 600 platform because she knew she not only needed the most training because she was not tech savvy, she still isn't tech savvy, right? But she understands enough about how to enact these blueprints to be able to have the success that she has been having over the last 14 weeks. And after just 14 weeks, she has officially attained $40,000 by promoting simple, done-for-you digital products that teach you how to market any business, any product, any service. Guys, if a single mother in her 50s can do this, literally hundreds of them, it's not just her, hundreds of single moms right now have the opportunity and have leveraged the opportunity to promote done-for-you digital products and have made life-changing income. So why not you? It doesn't matter what part of the world you're from, what your background is, what you've been through in your life. You can come in here and you can make life-changing income and make decisions that will take your life to the next level. But it's up to you to decide whether or not you really want to change. I can't make the change for you. What's up, Steph? I can't make the change for you. I can't make that decision for you. I wish I could, but then again, I don't wish that, because you just don't know what people's work ethic is. You don't know what people really want. See, some people really want to just stay where they are. Some people really want to just be comfortable, right? Some people are not comfortable in having the income they want. They just want the bare minimum and just be comfortable with the bare minimum, just skating by. I can't do that. And I have the nagging suspicion that you don't want that either. So if you want to change your income, if you want to change your family's life and change your family tree, have more time with your family to do the things you need to, want to, and love to do, take the opportunity. Go to www.mrmillionaireinsight.com/freedom blueprint. Get the business in a box, our 6-figure blueprint, right? If you choose the super, which is our 600, I will take care of the $59 one-time admin fee. There's no monthly cost. If you do the 300 for the 6-figure blueprint, I will take care of the 39, which gives you that storefront so people can buy from you as well. You are officially in business. Let me see. We got a comment here. Tammy says growth does not happen when we are comfortable. 100%. Success is always, always, always achieved outside of your comfort zone. So guys, I'm going to just give you guys about a minute here. Anybody have any questions before I jump off here? Marlene, thank you so much for coming. Here is a cheers to you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry you missed the live. We're just about getting off here. Kendrick, what's going on? I'm sorry if you missed it, but I will be going live tomorrow. I will be going live tomorrow evening at either 6 p.m. or 7 p.m., depending on, because, you know, life is random like that, and we're trying to lock down in a single time. But if you follow me, you turn on your notifications, you will be able to know when I go live next in order for us to continue having some fun again. All right, guys, let's see. Aunt Star, thank you so much for the info. I appreciate you, Aunt Star. I appreciate you coming through and actually spending some time with me, giving me a part of your Saturday. Guys, don't forget, go to www.mrmillionaireinsight.com/freedom blueprint to get access to your blueprints today. Oh, so before I get off here, guys, if you're in my community, I'm actually having these shirts in my store. I can stand up and show you. I can't really show you the whole shirt because it won't come off. It says DGC, Digital Growth Community. Ask me why we love the ding. The ding being the notification that we get when we get a customer. I've been wearing the shirt. I had to find a black one. I've made it both in unisex and in women. So I have those there at my store. You can go to my link tree if you want to take a look at them. They're $29.99 right now at my store. If you want to take a look at them, go ahead and you can get yourself one. If you want to do that, this is the only platform that I will offer that, because I don't, short of me putting the mock-ups in the group maybe a month ago, I don't promote that in the community. I just don't. But only on my lives or only on my video, you'll see me wearing it. But you'll see me wearing it on here on live because I just love the shirt. It's awesome, right? And I just love it. And it's a great advertising tool because people have asked me, like, what is the ding? Like, what are you talking about? What does that mean? And I'll be like, I'm so glad you asked, right? So if you guys want to check that out, go to my link tree. You'll see my link for my store. It's the same, www.mrmillionaireinsight.com/merch. It's in the all products. You can take a look at that there, right? But let's see that's so funny. Yeah, for real. Get your foot in the door, right? But yes, guys, you can go to my website. If you go to my website and you're looking at the shirt and you decide, okay, I'm ready for my blueprint, just click on My Academy and you'll be able to, after you put in your email, after hitting that red button, you put in your email right on my website, you will be able to purchase one of the digital products. All right, guys. So, if no other questions, I appreciate the time. I appreciate you giving me part of your Saturday. I will see you guys tomorrow. And until next time, Live life, love God. See you when I see you. Peace. Appreciate you too, Kevin.